JSquared in consulting, bananas in disguise. We'll systemize and strategize and help your profits rise.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, J1?
I think I am, J2.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of JSquared.
The best name in the whole world. Dude, we're going to be, this week we're going to be talking about Sydney Sweeney and her delicious bathwater soap or whatever it is. Is that right?
Yeah, grease me up because I've been feeling dirty.
Have you bought some?
No, I think I think it was like a special edition.
Yeah.
For
So we should give context as well for everyone listening to this. So Sydney Sweeney, hot actress, is she? You know, massive.
She's got
personality, assets. Yeah.
And she partnered up with a company called I think it's Dr. Squatch, or maybe like like what are those things called that hide in the that no one's ever seen?
Sasquatch. Yeah.
Sasquatch. So they make soap brands for manly men. It's all like good ingredients and stuff, and they do some sort of outrageous scents. And I think like one of them was like oil, so it's like diesel petrol or something.
Yeah.
For shits and giggles. And they partnered up with Sydney Sweeney, and they got her to have a bath with a whole bunch of bath water using some of their soaps, and they put that ingredient into the soap bars, made 5,000. They sold out within like 5 minutes.
Dude, this company like knows how to market. Hey, like I was just like bringing them up. It's Dr. Squatch. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. I was just bringing them up. Like these guys literally know their avatar better than anyone else I've seen in a long time. Like I'm on their website now. I'm just going to share screen just because I love watching marketing and I'll buy shit just because it has amazing marketing. But like, this is like amazing. So you bang on, like they've got their market is for dudes. Like, look at their branding. Yeah. Like I don't know if you guys if you can see this, but like, it's like, yeah, I don't know who he is, but a big burly dude with a pipe in his mouth.
That's it's a Sasquatch, right?
Is it Sasquatch? Yeah, probably. But like with Maverick Musk, it's summer citrus, gold moss, bay rum, coconut castaway, wood barrel bourbon, cool fresh aloe. Like all their scents are like bang on. Their branding is amazing, like incredible on this.
Yeah, was that a SpongeBob one?
Probably. Yeah, they do. It was SpongeBob and Patrick. Yeah. It's super. Yeah. So these guys just like market incredibly well. Yeah. And there she is, Sydney Sweeney. So, okay. So tell us about what they did with Sydney Sweeney a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, they put her in a bath, put her on a raunchy ad, flaunting the balance sheet. And everyone went, oh, I want a piece of that, and bought her bath water. They sold out within, I think it was like 10 minutes, right? Like it was hype. So it was like, pre-sale, like people knew it wasn't just, hey, go buy this product. It was led into like just these videos. And so, well, as far as I'm aware, like I didn't see much of the ads, but I thought it was interesting. And they hit the like when stuff sells, like they hit that secondary market selling for like $1,500 plus for a bar of soap.
Really?
Insane, right? But what's crazy is like, there's so much to learn from a marketing perspective where if you understand your audience, you just don't need to do standardized marketing. You can do things in a way that is on brand, fits your clientele, fits your lifestyle, and make it fun and make a hell of a lot of money off it.
Yeah. Totally. This is like, I love this one. First of all, I love the brand in general. Like it's incredible the way that they market it. Like these guys are like super switched on. But I was just reading now, I talked to Dr. Chad GPT, and he was saying here that apparently Sydney Sweeney got like heaps of requests on her social media, and like fans always joke about wanting my bathwater. And these guys, I'm not sure who approached who, but it's probably the Dr. Squatch company, have like read those comments and gone and hit her up for a collaboration. Like that is genius, so good. And so they made 5,000 bars of it, and it sold out within seconds and crashed the site.
That's
Like,
great.
and now we're talking about it as well. Everybody's talking about it. It's like, what an awesome, like, ridiculously fun marketing campaign.
Yeah. It's an icebreaker, right?
Totally.
It's that like Sydney Sweeney right now is, she's like the female Pedro Pascal. It's everything. The other Jonda or whoever is into that is just,
Who's Pedro Pascal?
you don't, mate, have you watched a movie in the last year?
I actually literally haven't. I have two kids, and
Well,
and also I'm a fucking weirdo that just sits home and would rather learn about business. But yeah, tell me about Pedro Pascal.
he's the guy in all of them, and put it that way.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Like,
that guy.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got big and basically because he got big and everyone was following him, every studio's just throwing money at him. Hey, come do this, come do this. We'll build off the hype, right?
yeah.
Um, same as Swindon, and like, let's be honest, like there is a whole simp economy going on in the world right now where people will pay for that. I mean,
Dude,
look
it's
at
crazy.
OnlyFans, like it's
I saw that the other day. Like, speaking of the simp economy, I saw this chick made it was like that Bad Baby. Do you remember that chick, really bratty chick on Dr. Phil, who's now grown up? Apparently she's pregnant. She's gonna have a kid. That poor kid. But she pulled in something like 50 million or 70 million on OnlyFans one year
I mean,
in a year.
I could be misspeaking, but I'm fairly sure that she is the highest grossing, let's call it artist on OnlyFans.
Artist.
Yeah.
That is such a generous use of the word artist. Yeah.
Yeah. Flesh artist, I think is the correct.
But, fuck, I'd probably buy a bathwater.
Oh yeah, I mean I'd smell it.
But so I was looking when you brought this up, and like when I was thinking about it, I was like, how would I like, so obviously this works, right? This crazy marketing. And in a world of most marketing being boring, like there's something refreshing about that. Because, like for some of the brands that I'm working on at the moment, like the biggest thing is like stopping the scroll, like whenever you're advertising, because everyone's advertising now. Like Facebook ads aren't some big, secret or anything like that. It's all about like optimizing, just getting people to stop the scroll. And the most common way to get more attention is to do something which is like crazy out there, or collaborate with known brands, or sell some sex or something like that in a tasteful way. You know what I mean? And I was even thinking, like, for us, like at JSquared, right? Like, we don't have the most, look, I love our products, but like when you're selling, systems overhauls, click to cash automation, building out sales systems, scaling marketing using AI, internal operating systems with AI, it's not like that's like sexy to sell that stops the scroll. You know what I mean?
It's definitely doesn't have tits. Yeah.
Maybe we could sell our bathwater. Like if we come and do like click to cash, we'll send you like a small sample of bathwater.
Look, if it makes
I don't know if that'd sell as well as Sydney Sweeney's though.
I'm not opposed to selling foot pictures. If there was a market for it, like I'd do it. I don't have morals, like whatever. Done some
Yeah.
20.
My sister, right? My sister's a model, or was a model, and she used to get hit up for foot pictures all the time, and she'd always turn it down. My brother was like, "No, why are you turning them down? I'll shave my feet."
Say yes, I'll do it.
Gross that he has to shave his feet, but anyway, he's like, "I'll shave my feet, and we'll send pictures of my feet, and we'll make a killing."
Yeah.
She wouldn't go for it.
We'll do a stunt foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stunt foot.
Other stuff will go through my head then. I actually know a really good foot model. He's shout out to Sam Grenier if you're listening.
He's actually a foot model.
Yeah. Let's just say that.
Like artist as well, like same sort of loose term using foot model.
Oh no, it's probably the biggest thing. I think he's made money from it, as far as before the accident, I guess. That's an inside joke to anyone's listening. You probably won't get it. There is a large number of the listeners who will, and I'll tell you offline, not to ruin the surprise. Anyway, but like I think like what's super important about this is like what they've done is they've recognized like a hype train and gone, let's jump on it. There's a way to break the mold, move away from the boring shit. stop the scroll, as they say, grab that attention economy by using a known person right now. One, it's going to entice a whole bunch of people that, are in that simp economy. Two, other people are going to buy it because they think it's funny. Other people are then going to buy it because of the potential resale value from things like this. Then you've got the opportunity, because Sydney Sweeney's in it with a massive audience, mostly male and female. One, the women that see it, they're going to tell their partners about this product. The men that see it are going to go, I want that. So they're tapping into her whole marketplace.
Yeah.
Then, stuff like that, like, you've got all the feminists that are going to be talking about she's just using her body to sell, and that's going to cause drama. It's going to cause conversation, which is going to get more people talking, hit more. So, like, they don't need, like, on soap bars is nothing. What
Yeah.
they get in residual sales of selling old SpongeBob and Patrick, because, you're not going to buy one bar of soap. What a waste of delivery. You just stack that cart, take the coupon code, get on their mailing list, and then see all other cool shit that they see, in those follow-up sequences. And that's going to drive in massive sales and massive revenue ongoing to a brand. So, like, whatever they're paying her, they'd probably figure out that they're going to get the ROI back just on the sales of that bar.
Yeah.
Then, like that trailing revenue that comes from something like this, it's just, man, it's incredible. Like, it's so good.
So I've just seen here Unilever, this company my sister works for.
One of the biggest companies in the world, yeah.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Acquired the company for $1.5 billion. Like,
Really?
wow. Yeah. They closed in late June 2025. So probably didn't affect it. They would have been doing DD for ages before that. But yeah, that's pretty legit. That's pretty legit.
Yeah, that's a massive exit. What do you reckon there? You could probably, like, find it in Unilever's annual reports as to what the revenue that they're doing from it.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I talked to Chad. Chad's my best friend.
I'm gonna love it when they can just talk rather than text. It talks back to me in Sydney Sweeney's voice. That'd be great.
Have you seen on Grok, man? Elon Musk AI. He's made these like he's made these avatars, and one's this like there's one that's like a furry. You know those people that like dress up as animals. So there's like an animal. Apparently, it's for them to talk to. And then there's some anime chick wearing like lingerie that flirts with you. And there's a dark, mysterious guy. Dude, get this right. Dr. Squatch in 2024 did 400 million. And that marked a 100% year-over-year increase from 200 million in 2023. Oh my goodness, that is a big thing. And their e-commerce brand did 83 million, just alone in that. And then it's like their total revenue, including online and retail, is 400 million.
So they're selling deodorant, soap, and basically multiple lines of cosmetics, then, I assume.
Yeah, well, ask it.
Yeah.
Chad's so good. But that's insane.
That is 400. So 400 mil. I mean, what's that? Like 1.5 bill. So it's only like a 3 times revenue.
Yeah, for growing that quick. And I don't know what their margins are. I'll see if I can find that. But it grew, right, from 4.3 mil in 2019 to 400 mil in 2024.
Selling soap. That's
insane, man. That is just the power of good marketing. Wow.
Because I've seen this brand, like, it's been advertised to me in the past. I'm like, oh, I might check that out. Never did it.
Yeah.
I still haven't. Like, I don't use soap. I use body wash.
Yeah, totally.
If at all.
I would never spend money on this shit. You know what I mean? But like some people like it. I mean, there's so many people that just buy into this.
Yeah.
Dude, it's saying that here, the chat is saying that it maintains margins exceeding 65%.
On soap.
On gross, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be expensive to manufacture soap.
Yeah.
I think so. I wonder.
And it said it achieved 22.5 EBITDA.
Okay, that's not
90 million. So they got, what's that, like 13x on EBITDA.
Yeah, right.
A company that's growing that fast, that's pretty good.
Can you run it against Dove and Nivea on their numbers and see what the difference between EBITDA and margin.
Yeah, what do you want? You want to compare rev, gross profit?
Just compare EBITDA. EBITDA would be the best one to compare, just because it takes out any like the depreciation and stuff and just measures pure operation costs.
Dove and Nivea.
Nivea,
Anyone else?
I don't know. Nivea's soap, isn't it?
Dove and Nivea. And let's get Chad to think about that.
Or anything, just write any other key brands.
Yeah.
Because it's probably boring to the listener, but I'm actually curious. Like,
Yeah, totally. No, man, this is amazing. And dude, this is the best thing about Chad is like you just talk to him and he pulls up anything that you want. It's not always super accurate. You got to check the sources on each one. Excuse me. So no public brand specific gross margin, but Unilever averages 60% gross margin in personal care, and Nivea's within Bayersdorf, and EBIT is 12.9%, but gross margins 50 to 60.
okay, so they're pretty maintaining like standardized across the marketplace.
Yeah, so Dove and Nivea at like 13 to 14%. EBIT, it says EBIT. They just do EBIT.
Yeah, that's
I'm not sure if Dr. Squatch does something weird with their DAR. I mean, would they have much to do? Probably.
EBIT was probably the better metric now that
Yeah. It doesn't give me Dr. Squatch's EBIT. I could probably find it if I dug into more depth. But
based on like those gross margins, it's like you would expect those larger brands that have been around longer to have bigger margins because they're able to get more efficient over a long period of time, particularly when they become corporate owned.
yeah.
On these new companies, they're still figuring out the best way to do things unless they've just dumped a ton of money. I wonder, maybe old Cheddar can let us know if like what raises they had, like how this brand was built.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll find out.
back to normal business when we come back to it.
Yeah, 100%. But man, like that's so impressive, right? To have double the EBITDA, like double, and to be growing 100% year. Well, I mean, to go from 4 million to 400, what's that? What's that compound annual growth rate? It's fucking huge.
I can't tell you that off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'll ask.
The answer is
Chad sucks at maths.
yeah. The answer is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You got to give it the exact formula.
Yeah, totally. It always screws it up. Like AI just sucks at maths. No good.
I like Clary for that better. Clary seems to do better. Go Claude.
Claude.
Clary and Chad.
Clary. Here, 2022, they raised 10 million. And then after that, there was Guild Capital, Washington Pod Ventures, and Litany Ventures.
Yeah.
There's 3 institutionals who did that. And it doesn't give me a date or the amount raised.
Yeah.
And then acquisition, 1.5 bill by Unilever. So they bootstrapped it. Oh my god, that's impressive. Bootstrapped it from 2013 to 2021.
Okay.
And just literally via like direct to consumer marketing. So these guys must have been savages at marketing.
Yeah.
And then read the 10 mil round, and then that was it. Then they've probably gone and raised, maybe 50 or 100 million in that post 22 round between now and then. Like what they normally do is they'll go through and like either get on a shitload of debt or like whatever to push that last bit of growth up, and that'll massively increase the valuation.
Yeah, 100%.
What a great outcome for them.
That's yeah. So they bootstrapped it, got a seed round of 10 mil. That's actually if you can get capital for selling soap, like you've done good.
100%.
It just proves like there's money out there, you can find it. Like if you could raise $10 million for fucking soap, you could get it.
If you can start, all you need is sales. Like, I mean, I even look at what we do, like, because obviously we're looking to buy a bunch of companies. Yeah. And if we see something where you've been able to make those foundational sales, like we'll do that because we can scale it, you know? And once you have that formula for being able to scale it, like it's easy. I mean, look, you done, dude. Like taking a company from like nothing to up to like 20 million. The hardest thing for you is like those early days. Like I remember when you and Matt would like when I was one of your first clients,
Yeah.
that you had when you went into like the online space. I think guys worked with a few gyms before, right? But like that was a slog. You're selling programs to me, and it was like what, 100 or 200 bucks commission on
Yeah.
each one. It's brutal.
Yeah, and that's the equivalent of selling your first 1,000 bars of soap. Getting
Yeah,
the
totally.
getting the brand right. Once you've got that, it all just becomes a marketing machine, how you can build hype and pull off the back of it. So like they tackled into the market of like no nasties. We want to target manly,
Yeah,
make it make it not gay to use soap, right? And like that's the whole like angle that they've taken, at least from what I've seen. And all
yeah,
the ads just like they're good. They break the mold. They make it interesting. They make it fun. There's a couple of brands that do that well. And when you can like carve out that niche, you can grow because if it works and like if that works in Australia for manly men, getting them to buy soap, you're going to sell it all across the US. You're going to sell it in Europe. You're going to sell it everywhere to that same demographic, or Western culture. So like that total addressable market, that TAM is massive. As long as they can prove concept here, it's
totally.
that next step is like make some sales in the US. Then that's when the funding comes because they're like, yeah, boy, let's do this. But I think like key the key to this like is the what I think that they've done well is interesting marketing and then influencer marketing, right? So what like you can take into like a medium small size business is the ability to find people that have your niche, right? Connect with them, do that cross promotion because you can take someone else's audience and push your product out to them. And that is just product placement, right? Any good marketing plan needs to include product placement, where you're going to put it and when to that right audience. And there's so many ways that like small businesses from whether you're a tradie, whether you sell soap or whether you sell operations, that you can build a brand and push yourself in the right direction as long as you're creative enough. And I think that's
Uh, Going into that, like with that creativity piece, it's like you've got to have number one taste, and then you've got to understand trends. Like those two things are huge, and being able to hop onto the back of the trend. It's like you are, if you can find whatever trend is going and go with the tide, it is so much easier
Mhm.
than pushing against it. I got a mate, Matty Laycock. I'm not sure if you met Matty, great guy, but his business, he charges, I think it's like maybe 8 or 10K a month. He does organic like editing and strategies for people to build. And he's built some massive brands out of this. And all he does is he literally just researches all the trends that are going on around the world, like what's working right now in this moment. He's got his finger on the pulse. And then he'll just shape your social media to do that. He's got there's an olive oil brand in Italy called Cavelli, I think it is. It's one of his mates owns it, and he's doing their stuff. And he's grown an olive oil brand from zero to like 4 or 5 thousand followers with really good engagement, just on jumping on the back of those trends and being able to, as you say, place the product appropriately and embed it within those trends that you're hacking and that you're following.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, anything like we can hop on pop culture wise is always gonna help.
I
This
was thinking, like, how would we do it for us, like for our stuff for selling ops? We have to figure out a way. I mean, like, because first of all, if we get a bunch of the big business guys on, that would be a big one. So we could possibly go out to a bunch of people and do stuff. Like I was talking with Gosen today. This Andrew Gosen is one of the best marketers going around. He loved the chatbot that I built. We recently built a chatbot. Like most of the AI chatbots suck. You know what I mean? And I was just going to give it to him. And I was like, and I thought out of that, having this conversation now, I was like, maybe that's a good person to get into the hands of, getting a bunch of people like that and having them swear by you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it just comes down to product placement. Who are those right people for our audience? And I think that's where, Exhibit A doing the podcasting and getting on other podcasts where they have a similar audience can push that out. But like for stuff like us, I think we've spoken, it's value economy. Provide value, provide good shit, make yourself smart so that when you drop a product or an audience, people are like, yeah, I trust you, I want it.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I agree on that. I agree
Out
on
of
that.
curiosity, what are some of the best ads you've ever seen?
The best ads that I've ever seen. The Old Spice ad. Do you remember that one? there's that big Jack Black dude, and he was like riding a horse, and I'll see if I can get it up, and show you. But I normally have no problem getting it up. I'm getting it down. That's what I have a problem with. Old Spice ad.
It's black, guys. That's all.
Yeah, totally. Remember? Yeah. These times when I'm researching ads like this, getting it down. No, like, do you remember this ad? Do you ever see that?
No, I didn't.
I can't remember when I saw it, but it's like, your man can smell like me or something like that.
Oh yeah, it is
It's
very.
going, this one?
Yeah.
This is literally like one of the best ad. The other ones that I've seen like recently, excuse me, horrible cough. I think it's High Smile. Like some of these companies are doing like amazing, let's bring it up, amazing ads where you just watch what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like they stop the scroll. Like, look at this stuff. Like in terms of,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's like loading properly. You can see it through there. But it's like you've got this thing that makes you stop the scroll. Like the things that I like at the moment are you stop the scroll. And I learned this just the other night. They've got like a 3-second cutaway. So it's like the first 3 seconds or thereabouts of watching the ad, it then has some immediate big term where it either presents the solution or something along those lines. So like there's so many of these great ads where they'll go through and let's see if this one works.
I don't think we got sound sharing on this one.
That's all right. I just muted it. But it pretty much like on some of these ads, like the scroll stop is amazing. And if you can get that like really controversial, big in your face, dopamine spiking something thing going at that first 3-second mark, apparently your hook rate and your conversion rates on those ads are just like through the roof.
Yeah. I'll for me, best ad ever. It actually like probably when I got to the age where I was old enough, 14, to begin purchasing it, was remember that old Carlton Draft ad? It's a big
Yeah. I still remember that. Watching it in the middle of the footy. Yeah.
The first beers I ever bought was it was always swapping between Carlton Draft and VB because of that,
Yeah.
It says probably more.
And we still remember it though, man, 15 years on.
I'll give you this one then for the listeners. Provided you're in Australia, tell me you don't know the last two. You will. I'm going to look like an idiot if this doesn't work, but you will finish the last digits to this. Luba beer will come to you when it's 1313.
It's 1382, isn't it?
32. You remember
32, something like that. Yeah, I remember that.
But like, mate,
It's so catchy.
it's stuck in my head forever, right? And like the way that you advertise now to, this is 20 years ago, it's,
It's so different, man.
you know,
Like I remember going on that in Newcastle, there used to be like one for Our Town fencing, and it was like this song that Our Town fencing. And it's like the same like little jingle that like would stick in your head, but it doesn't convert anymore now. It's been done a million times.
I wonder if it could. I wonder.
I don't know, just like because it takes so long to get into it. Like,
Okay. I have a feeling like life works in cycles. The jingles are a 20-year-old thing. Everyone's like, you get blasted on Facebook, Instagram. I wonder if like having a nice brand and doing a really cool jingle through
let's try it.
for funny, just for the lols, where it's clearly like a piss take, would work. Like,
Dude, let's try it. And let's try it. And let's put it at the start of the podcast or something. And let's try it. Let's run some ads and we'll come back in a couple of months and see whether it actually works.
I'm gonna put edit a jingle into this podcast. Just for yeah. I remember we had this like there was like this in Footscray down in Melbourne where I went to uni, there was this like big like rug store, like this very like I think Greek Maltese guy who sold all these like rugs, and he like the cringiest ads. I can't remember what it is, but man, that would drag people in just because of how like it's a jingle, and you're like, is this guy serious or is he taking the piss? I can't tell.
Yeah.
worked because of that, you know?
So, man, the worst ads are boring ads. There's so many great ads, but there's more terrible ads, and like the terrible ads are just not memorable. It doesn't matter. Like I was just share this with this is one of the strategies we used to use at another one of the companies I'm in now, and what we would do is we would send out to people. It's actually started by an accident. So we're going to do a bulk email blast, right? And someone fucked up, right? And someone sent the wrong message. And the next message was the message we sent was, "Did you get that message?" Question mark. So it was obviously first meant to be like a message, a real one, and then the second one. That message had the highest open rate and response rate out of any message that we've ever sent before.
Mm.
And it's like it doesn't. If it makes sense, and you're like, "Hi, I'm James from JSquared. Would you like to purchase CRM systems or click to cash?" Fucking boring. All you want is you just want them to take the next step. So getting them to remember it or to break through the mold of the other myriad of bullshit they're getting. And if you send a random message like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't get that last message. Sorry, who is this?" You give them a call, bang, highest conversion rates ever. It just needs to be memorable, whether it's good or shit, whether they love you or hate you. It just needs to be memorable.
Yeah, memory works. But yeah, I think like Sydney Sweeney, bathwater.
Well, mate, if you're open to it, I think we should do a limited edition run of bathwater for any of the listeners. And we'll sit in the bath, maybe individually, or if you pay extra together, and
Subscription.
we can, yeah, subscription.
I mean, I could make it happen. I made sales things. Like got a full.
I got a bath and I got water.
Yeah,
You still got it there? Yeah.
They're probably expired, but I thought it was cool. Like it's all the stuff's interesting, and it's like the reality is like if people put in the time and effort to understand that audience, they put the time and effort in to find what is true. It's clear, like success you can have.
Sorry, dude. It's only time. This cough gets me. And you know when you drink and then you cough at the same time, I almost splattered everywhere. Sorry, I missed that what you said.
Bathwater, you shouldn't be wasting.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, just goes to show, like, mate, if people can make $1.5 billion selling soap bars, mate, any business can be successful with
100%.
a message.
100%. Dude, this is cool. Super fun.
Guys, well, insert the jingle as our fade out, and we'll see you next time.
And if you want some bathwater, limited edition, just let us know and we'll ship it out to you.
Link
$2 per bottle.
All right, thanks, guys.